And I wonder, like, there's probably times in your life where people like that you weren't able to do something about it in the moment, right? Even though you wanted to. I wonder how, like, how your mentality is now and how it changes versus the younger you compared to now when you actually are able to do something about it. Do you still have that same desire?
Yeah, I mean, I did it to Costa. I said the same thing. I was like, it reminds me of idiots I used to deal with growing up. But then now I'm capable. And I've said this, there are no good or bad people. People are just capable of great good or great evil. Like people try to act like they're virtuous, but they don't really have a leg to stand on because they're not dangerous. I am now a dangerous man, and I can choose to be a dangerous man, or I can choose to be soft-hearted and kind. And I'm mostly in my life soft-hearted and kind until people start to fuck with me. Then I'm like, right, I'm about to beat the fuck out of you. I'm about to bully you. So I have to become what I hate, but I use my powers for good instead of evil. And yeah, not saying I'm fucking a saint. You guys already know. I've told you guys since the jump, I'm not your fucking saint. I'm not your hero. I'm not your guru. But I'm just me. And if you fuck with it, you fuck with it. If you don't, you don't. Guys like Sean, yeah, I've dealt with them all my life, but again, it's nothing new to me. Now I get the chance to beat the fuck out of him. That's the difference. And I'll do it again Sunday afternoon.
Has that helped you let go of some of those things from your childhood? Like the fact that now you have the power to do something about that, if you know what I mean?
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't hold on to those things. They definitely shape you. You know, they definitely shape you. Like growing up, it's all trauma. You know, it's all stuff that because some of the stuff I had to endure is all trauma. And even I've seen some stuff. Oh fuck! I found out yesterday. Cunt was a neo-Nazi or some shit. Yeah, I had no idea. I didn't look. Shows you how much I look into it. I had no fucking idea. Breaking news, but like, yeah, I'm not. It's not something I'm gonna hop on about because it's stuff that he had to go through and the stuff that he hasn't worked on that's still in him. Thing is, difference is I've done the work on myself to overcome those traumas and to learn how to use it to better myself, if you will. And you know, I'm a human being. Of course, I've been insecure in certain times of my life. So when you've done the work on yourself over and over and over and over and over again, when you see it in other people, you're like, oh, I know where that's coming from. So that's why when I say Sean's insecure, I can see it because I see what he's like in front of the cameras and I see what he's like backstage. And when it's just me and him, and I'm just like, okay, I know where this is from and I know how to deal with this. So I'll take him through a session, a nice therapy session for free.
Just on therapy, like some of the most fascinating points in your movie is like you with the possibility manager, just talking things out. And there's, without giving away, like she presents you with certain options. At any point were you conflicted by like, okay, I could go in this direction for like maybe inner peace or growth as a person, but that would conflict with say this direction where, you know, me as the entertainer, me for my career, you know what I mean?
Still happens, still to this day, and that's why I haven't been to the jungle to do the plant medicines because I don't want to. It'll come to me when it comes, it comes. When it calls me and it happens, it happens. But right now, I've just kind of like been a little bit hesitant because I just don't want to. I've used the example of Zuko as a firebender when he realized he's friends with Aang and he can't firebend anymore. Sean didn't know about this, so like. Yeah, he couldn't firebend anymore, and he's just like, what happened to my powers? And it's because he became friends with Hang, so he had no anger to bend from. So, yeah. Who knows, man? Who knows? Right now, nah, I like the chips and the dips on my shoulder. It served me well, and I'm using it in a different manner. I'm not jaded. I'm not like, I've seen videos of this kind of in traffic, like arguing with people and filming it, talking about, like, I'll get my gun out. Like, I can't remember the last time I had road rage. I used to back in the day when I was working a 9 to 5, trying to get to work because I'm late and just fucking beep, beep, beep. But now, do you want to cut in front of me? Cut in front of me. You probably need this win more than me. Your life sucks because sometimes it be like that. But yeah. Me now, I'm literally, like I said, I'm happy. That's the main thing. I'm happy. Life isn't always fucking rainbows and gold and unicorns and roses and shit. I go through shit as well, but I deal with it different. That's the difference. I deal with it a lot different. And I bet you he goes through shit as well, but he doesn't deal with it the way I do. He just bottles it down, holds it in, and lets it build up, and who knows what he does with it. It's not my business. I focus on me.
Just last one from me also. You spoke about how like you don't need the belt, so to speak. It doesn't define who you are, which is a healthy attitude to have. There's big things in life. I just wonder, when did you reach that realization? And do you feel like you needed to get the belt first before you could sort of come to that realization?
I had a feeling because of things that maybe Rashad has said in the past, Rashad Evans, and some other people. But I was like, yeah, let me see. So when I got it, it was awesome. Defended it, UFC 243. It's cool. And I think shortly after that, I kind of like maybe the Romero or Costa fight. I just didn't really. I was like you'd never see me parade around with this thing, unless at the after party and I'm drunk and I'm the man. So it's whatever. But like, I don't care. It looks good. That's what it looks good. Brings notoriety, more money, all that. But like, even after I lost the belt, I told you they were still calling me champ in the streets. They still call me champ, and people were still trying to get at me because. Fuck the belt. I'm Israel Adesanya. That name holds more weight than the belt. That name holds more weight than the belt. So, yeah, I got the belt back. Whoop-dee. I'm sure he usually knows where it is. It's probably at his house, under his bed or something. Both of them. But like, yeah, it is what it is, and it's a healthy attitude to have. But don't get me wrong, gold looks good on black skin, and I love rocking that gold. So it's gonna stay with me for a while.
Thanks, man.
Israel, over here.
Mm-hmm.
After the Pereira fight, John Anik called you the greatest middleweight of all time. Where do you think you rank in that discussion?
I don't think about it. Like I said, I don't think about these things. I don't chase these numbers. They chase me. I just stay present. I stay focused. I stay ready. That's why I fight so often. But yeah, I just make sure I get my job done. That's the main thing. And then, like I said, I look back and I'm like, holy shit, like, I've come so far. Apparently it's my 11th title fight. I had no idea in 5 years. Excuse me. All these numbers people tell me about, and they said I knocked out 4 of the 6 top guys in the rankings or whatever. I'm like, did I? I can't even tell you who, but
Funny guy.
Yeah. There's a couple girls in the audience who are like, fuck this guy. What a piece of shit, you misogynistic, mansplain, leg spread. It's okay, women. I support you guys. I hope you all have children and make great mothers one day.
When you come into something like this or the press conference later this week, are you coming in off the cuff? Do you have stuff in your head you want to say?
No, I just wing it, man. As you guys just gave me fucking material, I'll wing it like fucking Cockring over here, man. What part of that man's not purist, dude? Jesus Christ, bro. Talk about... Don't worry, I'll give you the attention that your father never gave you. What do you want to talk about, sir? Tell me about your feelings. Tell me about your tattoo that you have. No, but it's fucking it's easy, guys. You just look around and you just make comments like this fucking sharply dressed man. This guy takes his fucking job serious. Canada.
Talking about that press conference, it's kind of been spoken about here.